The time for confrontation and finger-pointing is over. The time for collaboration has arrived.
Positive vibes after the big cabinet reveal in South Africa last night. Ruling without the need for extensive negotiations and deputies is South Africa music sensation Tyla. She wins 2 awards in LA. Another tremor hits Gauteng. Why are we seeing a growing number of these big shakes? Hello, I'm Jane Dutton.
This is Eyewitness News.
Markets seem rather happy after the announcement of South Africa's new cabinet last night, with the rand strengthening against the dollar to its best levels in a long time. But are you as happy as the markets are? We've been presented with an even more bloated cabinet. We now have 75 ministers and deputy ministers, creating South Africa's largest national executive in democratic history.
32 ministries, quite bloated. Not only that, but 11 of those ministries, right, have at least 2 deputy ministers. And I think my very quick criticism around having 2 deputy ministers is it really a question of division of labor? Because the tasks are so great that you need 2 deputy ministers to assist. Remember, deputy ministers aren't cabinet approved. They can't even stand in for one minister if that minister can't do their jobs. Another minister needs to step in. So for me, the appointment of 2 deputy ministers communicates quite a lot about the way our president negotiates. I mean, how far are you willing to go to appease the people who are at the table? I think a part of me feels that Prince Ramaphosa, yes, they call him a great negotiator. I don't know how great a negotiator you are when you're appointing so many deputies because you're trying to accommodate so many people. I think that it's actually an indictment on your negotiation skills. When instead of trying to manage and to deliver the best call, you make the circle bigger to accommodate everyone. But whether this GNU will even hold to a year, let alone 5 years, only time will tell. But me, I'll be here giving you updates.
We believe this is an attempt to try and accommodate power for people who should no longer be there. One person, Gwede Mantashe, has really done a lot of damage in the whole mining and minerals department, and yet he remains in this position.
Like it or not, this is what we have for the next 5 years.
The time for confrontation and finger-pointing is over. The time for collaboration has arrived.
The ANC's had to broker a deal with at least 10 other parties in order to remain in government after failing to garner sufficient support to retain its majority at the May 29th general polls.
We want South Africans to see themselves reflected not only in the composition of government, but also in the policies and the programs of our government.
Zulu King Misuzulu Khwezela-Tini has welcomed the cabinet announcement, describing it as a form of unity. And you can go to our EWN page and get the full list of all the new positions. Parts of Johannesburg felt a big tremor in the early hours of this morning, with reports of walls and windows shaking. It's the second one in as many days. While the intensity of the tremor is yet to be officially confirmed, reports have it that a 2.6 magnitude tremor occurred at 2:27 a.m. A Magnet 3 earthquake was recorded on Saturday night. Earthquake Tracker website that monitors seismic activity recorded the first quake at 8:25 p.m.
Tremor reported in most parts of the city of Johannesburg, especially areas like Soweto, Kibla Park, Naturena, and surrounding areas. At this stage, there were no injuries which were reported or major incidents which were reported overnight through our emergency call center. Authorities still has to confirm its seismic magnitude.
Good news on the energy front as Eskom continues to keep the lights on. The power utility says it has scored some reprieve in the fight against load shedding. And this follows Unit 5 at Kusile Power Station in Mpumalanga reaching commercial operation after 6 months of testing. This means the unit will add an extra 800 megawatts to the national power grid.
This achievement aligns with our commitment to maximizing grid capacity.
Many people are suffering from not having any water in many parts of the country. Rand Water says it is relying on councillors in water-constrained areas to communicate when there are water cuts over an extended period of time. The utility's 5-week major maintenance project has entered its second week, with operations beginning in Tshwane today. Some areas in the city are already facing long-standing water challenges, and there are fears that the infrastructure upgrades may worsen the situation. The city's COO, Vuyo Zitumani, says residents may experience interruptions for up to 3 days.
It's remote monitoring, so it's assisting us to communicate also with the councillors, so that there is expectation. They know when it's critically low, and they know when the system is recovering.
The Springboks are back in action this week. They're preparing to play Ireland in Pretoria on Saturday in the first of 2 test matches. The highly anticipated series will see a clash between the world's top 2 ranked sides.
Yeah, obviously Ireland have been playing some really good rugby for a number of years now, and South Africa have won the last 2 World Cups, and Ireland probably feel as though they should have got more out of their World Cups. So it's created this who's number 1 in the world, and I guess both teams think they're number 1, and it's created a bit of media stuff, and it's good for you guys to get some ex-players to throw a few shots at the different countries, and adds a bit of entertainment leading up to what's going to be a massive test match.
South African artists continue to shine on the global stage. Grammy award-winning singer Tyla has bagged 2 BET awards, while Makadzi scooped 1 award. The 2024 awards took place at the Peacock Theatre in Los Angeles on Sunday. The 22-year-old, Tyla, who took the world by storm with her hit single Water, clinched the Best New Artist and Best International Act awards.
Guys, I did not prepare anything, but I just want to say thank you so much to my Tigers, my family, my team. Thank you to BET for always pushing the culture. Come on.
Makadzi won the BET Viewer's Choice. And congratulations to both of them. I'll see you for more tomorrow. Don't forget to download the Prime Media Plus and the EWN News app.
Eyewitness News, in touch, in tune, and independent. For the latest, log on to ewn.co.za or ewn.mobi.